Another database that's important to research in the field of journalism and public relations is the database Communication and Mass Media Complete. This is where you're going to find primarily scholarly research about public relations, about news media, etc., advertising. It's a pretty straightforward database, but we're going to try this search. We're going to try mass media and diabetes to see what research has been done on the mass media and diabetes. We only come up with 14, but that's probably fine given that we've gotten a pretty specific topic here. We can limit that to something in the last 10 years, say, and that gets us down to just 8 articles. We may also want to limit it to scholarly peer-reviewed articles, and that keeps it at 8. If we wanted to, we could expand this and put in mass media or social media and diabetes. And that takes us to 14. And there's some fairly interesting journal articles here. We've kept this scholarly peer-reviewed and the last 10 years. So, health testing news for native and non-native audiences. The many faces of diabetes, a multimodal analysis of diabetes patient pages on Facebook. Nature Nurture, or that fast food hamburger, media framing of diabetes in the New York Times over 10 years. How journalists characterize health inequalities and redefine solutions for Native American audiences. So you can see there's some fairly interesting. We could go broader, but this database is aimed at scholarly research in the field of communication and mass media. Once you find a story, once you find an article that you're interested in, click on the title, you'll find an abstract. If you think you're still interested in it, my recommendation is that you email it to yourself so that later when you're writing your paper, you aren't going to lose it and not remember where it is. You can also get an APA citation out of it, and it's a computer-generated citation, so you have to be careful and double-check it. This one looks pretty good. You, of course, can print it, etc. If you come across an article that does not have the full text there, click on the title anyway, and you will find that it will take you to look in the other 250 some odd databases that we have. And you get there by clicking on Get It at CSULB over here on the left. And you find that it's available in a database called Science Direct. If we didn't have it, it would show you a link to a service called Beach Reach. And Beach Reach is a service that allows us to get the articles for you from another library. And it's pretty easy to do, and generally you can get the articles within 48 hours. So that's communication and mass media complete.